guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. So today we have here Sister Spice.
Hello.
So today we are going to be doing a fill-in on Sister Spice's nails. The nails she has on right now are some Halloween nails that we did in my last couple of videos. Make sure you go watch those if you haven't already. But yeah, her nails are really grown out and we're going to fix them today. So here's the nail inspiration. It is a plaid green ombre nail set. I really like this design because it kind of reminds me of fall and Christmas at the same time, because the plaid is like fall and then the green color is kind of Christmassy. And what you're going to need for this nail set is some nude polygel, some clear polygel. I also got these emerald green nail gems, which I think are so cute. And also I got this gel polish kit from Amazon. It just has a bunch of different shades of green. And that is pretty much all we're going to need. So let's just get right into this nail set. So once again, here are how her nails are looking, super grown out. Also, her nails are kind of tinted red a little bit. You could see kind of like some red stains on her fingers and nails. It's because Sister Spice dyed her hair recently, so don't worry about the stains. We're going to file that away. So I just started off by removing that spider nail gem, and now we're going to be removing the design from the nails using my fine grit sanding band. And I had to leave a lot of this part in because I just think sanding off the design is so satisfying, and also because the video is like sped up, so it's even more satisfying. Also, I know I've been doing a lot of fill-ins recently because I've only been doing Sister Spice's nails, but I promise in my next videos I'm going to be doing my own nails so we can get like the whole process again, doing the nail prep and putting on the nail tips like normal. Yeah, stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, we're doing her nails because she's going on a trip for Thanksgiving with her boyfriend and she really wanted her nails done. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so we filed the design off, but now is like the longest part. We gotta file these nails down to make them super thin because we're doing an ombre, and like we can't do an ombre over this. It'll just be way too thick. So we gotta file these down super thin as we can. Okay, so I have the nails filed down as thin as I could get them. They're pretty thin. Hopefully they just won't end up to be too thick, but we'll see. Now we're just going to focus on the natural nails. I'm going to start off by pushing back the cuticles. Okay, next I'm going to use this circular cuticle drill bit and I'm going to work this around the cuticle area. Okay, now I'm going to take my cuticle scissors and I'm just going to trim off this excess dead skin. Okay, now I'm going to take my fine grit sanding band and I'm just going to file over the natural nail. Okay, next step, we're going to add on some primer and dehydrator. Next, I'm going to add on a layer of base coat. Okay guys, since this is a fill-in and we're doing an ombre, we're gonna start at the tips of the nails. So the tips of the nails are going to be that green plaid. So we're gonna be using this gel polish kit. I got it on Amazon and it just had like the perfect green colors. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our base color for the tip of the nail. It's this dark green. So we're starting on the pointer finger. This finger is definitely a tester nail, so I kind of mess up a lot on this nail, but that's why it's the tester. I started off by adding on a layer of the dark green gel polish, and then I'm starting on the plaid design. I just used this kind of lighter green that was also in that gel polish kit. I'll link that gel polish kit in the description because I feel like it's really good and it has a lot of cute green colors. So I did the plaid and I also did a glitter stripe as well. The only thing that I messed up on this nail is I made that glitter stripe way too thick. Like I did 2 layers of it. I should have just stuck to 1. So it turned out to be kind of thick. So on the rest of the nails, I don't do that. I just do 1 layer of the glitter. But then I go in and I work on the ombre with that Nude Polygel. And next I encapsulate it. So I'm doing all these steps at once on this nail because like I said, it's the tester nail. I want to make sure that this nail design is gonna look good. And so far, like once I encapsulated it, it definitely looked much better. It was definitely looking a bit rough with just the tip of the nail done. So once the pointer finger is done, I really like how the design looks. We're going to do that same thing on the rest of the nails. So I'm just starting off with a layer of that dark green gel polish on all the tips of the nails. And I'm also kind of like feathering out the edge of that gel polish just to give it a little bit of blend. And then I'm going to start on the plaid nail art. So the nail art was pretty challenging, to be honest. I really thought it was going to be easy, but it was not at all. I was just not good at making the lines straight and also trying to get the lines to be thin. So some of my lines ended up being a little bit thick, but that's okay because in the end it really did like look fine. It looked good. But yeah, don't let the editing deceive you. It was kind of a challenging nail design to do. So for the plaid, I just start off with 2 vertical lines and then I go across the nail horizontally and I make it a pattern. So on the pointer finger, I put the horizontal lines kind of closer to the cuticle area, and then on this middle finger I made the horizontal lines near the tip of the nail, and I kind of just do that pattern alternating between each nail. And then I'm adding on that glitter stripe. So instead of doing 2 layers of it to make the glitter opaque, I just really tried to pack on as much as the glitter as I could in 1 layer, and I definitely think it looked much better. we're just going to continue that same nail art on all of the nails. Yeah, I definitely struggled with the nail art. We were even considering like changing the design and just keeping like a plaid nail only on like one nail or a couple nails and just doing different designs on the rest of the nails because it was that much of a challenge. But you know, I just worked up the courage to figure it out and see the design through. So I'm pretty happy we sticked with the original, you know, all the nails being plaid, and we didn't change the design that much. You just kind of have to trust the process in the beginning because I know it looks kind of crazy at first, but once you encapsulate the nails, like, it just makes everything better. So when drawing on my light green lines for the plaid, if I had any mess ups that were like too hard to clean up or fix, I just went back in with that dark green gel polish and kind of like cleaned up the lines that way. So moving on to the pinky nail, Sister Spice wanted this dark green glitter gel polish instead for like an accent nail, and we did that, and I think it's really cute. She kind of wanted this dark green glitter on all the nails, but we just kind of stuck with the original design. Also, instead of doing a glitter stripe, we ended up doing a white stripe for the pinky because later on we're adding on some white snowflakes. So to tie in the snowflakes, we decided to do a white stripe to kind of like tie it all together. To be honest, we didn't really need to do the white stripe. The snowflakes could fit in on their own, but we did it anyway. It would have looked good either way if we did glitter stripe or a white stripe on the pinky. And I'm also doing that same thing on the thumbnail, just a layer of that dark green glitter, and then doing that plaid design on it with the white stripe instead of the glitter stripe. Okay, so once all the nail art is done, we're going to start on the ombre. So I'm just taking this Nude Polygel from Makartt. It'll be linked in the description if you're interested in this nude color. This is one of my favorite nude polygels because in the beginning of my polygel journey, when I wanted a nude polygel, I could never find a good one. Like, they were either too sheer or not the right shade. Like, I just could never find one. So when I finally came across this Nude Polygel from Makartt, like, I was so happy with it. It's opaque, which is really good when you're doing just full nude nails or ombres. So I really love this polygel, and I definitely recommend it if you're searching for a good nude polygel. But anyway, I'm just starting at the cuticle area, putting a bead of this polygel there, and then I'm going to get smoothing that out and blending it down the nail. I tend to put a little bit too much polygel at the cuticle area, but I'd rather put too much than too little because I really don't like having to keep adding on polygel. So I'd rather just like take the polygel away than having to keep adding it on. And any of the excess, you can always put it back in the tube and save it. But that's just what I like to do. And then once we have the nail nicely blended out, I'm just gonna go ahead and cure that layer and move on to the next nail. So I'm just doing the same thing for the rest. Once again, just adding on a bead of Nude Polygel at the cuticle area and then blending that up into an ombre. I also noticed that I accidentally put the horizontal stripes of the plaid a little bit too far down the nail, so it kind of got covered up by the ombre, but it was already too late and it looks fine still. Just a tip for you guys, make sure you put that horizontal stripe not too far down where the ombre would be, just so that they don't get covered up. But besides the nail set, I just wanted to kind of like give you guys a little bit more of an update on my life and what's going on. So it's been really hard for me to stay consistent with posting videos. I don't know what it is. I'm having a really hard time staying consistent, and the time is going by so fast. I don't know how it's already like close to the end of November. That's just crazy to me. Like, I feel like we're still in August. I don't know. So yeah, the time is just like getting past me, but I really want to try my best to stay consistent with posting, and I just want to apologize to you guys about being a little bit all over the place with my uploads. Going into Christmas nails, like, I want to be consistent and have a lot of Christmas nail designs up for you guys. Anyway, back to the nail set. Once the ombres are all done, we have to encapsulate, and unfortunately my phone stopped recording when I was encapsulating some of the nails, so I just have footage of encapsulating the pinky nail, but you guys get the idea of encapsulating. And this is where like the nails finally start to take shape and look much more crisp. So that's why you had to like trust the process, because once they're encapsulated, they look so much better. Okay, and once all the polygel's on, we are going to get shaping these nails. I just have my Makartt dust collector and a hand file. And yeah, let's just get reshaping. Okay, so once the nails are shaped, they look so good. They are nice and crisp. I'm just going to wipe off all that dust from the nails. And we're going to be adding on some stamping nail art. We wanted to add a bit more to these nails, and we decided to add on some snowflakes because I had, you know, a stamping palette for it, and it would have just been an easy little touch to add to the nails. And I feel like it really pulled the whole set together. It really needed this like little extra bit of nail art. So I just took some white stamping polish and used this snowflake design, and I just stamped these onto the nail. We only put them on the pointer finger and the ring finger, and I definitely think it added such a cute touch to the nail set. And to clean up any of that excess stamping polish that I might have gotten on the nails, I just used some acetone to clean that off because stamping polish is more like regular nail polish rather than gel polish. So to take off this polish, you had to use acetone. But just another tip, if you're going to be stamping nail art on, make sure you really clean off any of that excess polish that you might get on there that you don't want on there, because I accidentally didn't clean off some of the polish too well and it kind of left some white streaks in the nail, but it's okay. I couldn't really fix it after, so we just had to deal with it. But yeah, just be careful of that. Okay, and once all the stamping is done, we're going to be adding on the nail gems. This is the final touch we are adding to the nails. So to adhere these nail gems on, I really wanted them to be stuck in there because whenever I do Sister Spice's nails and I put nail gems on them, her nail gems never last. So I'm really trying to make the effort to get these to stick on there. So I added a layer of clear polygel, and usually I would put the top coat over the clear polygel, but I forgot to do that on the pointer finger. So I just put in the nail gems into the clear polygel and then added on the top coat around the nail gems. But on the rest of the nails, I do it like the other way. I put the clear polygel and then I put some top coat on it and then I put on the gems. So let's hope that this will help the nail gems stay on. So I'll update you guys and let you know if the clear polygel helps or not. I'm sure it will though, because you know, it's like a thick layer that'll keep the nail gems stuck in there. So for the nail gem design, I'm mostly doing this like half cuticle gem design, and then on the middle finger I did a bigger gem design with that like raindrop shaped gem. And I feel like the nail gems are so unique. Like I've never done like a half cuticle gem placement like that, and I really like it. I feel like it's so cute and it fits the nail set so well as well. And then the only difference on the other hand is that I accidentally got the middle finger and the ring finger messed up. So I put the big gem design on the ring finger, which was a complete accident. But it's okay. It's not that easy to tell, so it's okay. And it doesn't really matter. It looks fine either way. But after all the nail gems are on, we are going to be adding on some cuticle oil. And here are how the nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this nail set in the comments. I'm so happy with how these turned out. I was really struggling in the beginning to get that plaid nail design down, but I feel like I did it. I feel like these look so cute. I love the ombre, the plaid looks so good. I love the dark green color. I normally don't do green nails or dark green, so this is like so cute, and I just think they're perfect for Christmas time, and they kind of have that like fall touch a little bit with the plaid, but we mostly lean towards Christmas with the snowflakes. But yeah, that's how they turned out. I'm really happy with them. My favorite part of these nails is probably the plaid or the snowflakes. I don't know, the snowflakes just were so cute, and I'm glad we added those. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you stay tuned for more nail sets coming soon. I really am gonna try and stay consistent with uploading. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I think this video is going up before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving Eve. Hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. But that is pretty much it. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!